Hey, what is up everybody? In today's video, I got something really special here. Now, I previously did a Switch 2 video, but that Switch 2 did not belong to me. It was a relative's, but this actually belongs to me, and it is a refurbished Nintendo Switch 2 system from EB Games. So I was initially intending to get a brand new one, which retails for about $629.99 Canadian dollars. The one that comes with the game is $699.99, so $700. You save like a bit of money just by having the bonus game included. But I want to only have like physical games for my Switch 2, or as many physical games as possible in my collection. Since that's one of my regrets with the Switch 1, as I ended up getting quite a few digital games with it when I initially got it. Breath of the Wild came digital, Bayonetta was digital, Dragon Quest Builders was digital, same with Celeste as well. But anyways, yeah, I got this refurbished, it, completely unintended. I was very much intent on getting a brand new one. I even considered getting the Costco bundle, which also comes with a 256 micro SD express card, which is compatible with the Switch 2, so that you can actually store more games on it. And also came with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. But this is just a system, and it was about $590, which is about $40 cheaper than the brand new model. Initially, even with that $40 discount, I was still planning on getting a brand new, but then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I also get a discount thanks to the EB Games Edge loyalty program, a 5% discount, which doesn't sound like much, but that's an extra $29.50. So, before taxes, this thing costed me $560.50, which is about almost $70 cheaper than a brand new model, which, hey, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, $70 could be used towards a lot of other things, which is like actually buying a Switch 2 game, which I haven't, like a pure Switch 2 game. I have Metroid Prime 4, but that's a cross-gen game. I don't have, like, say, I didn't buy any purely Switch 2 game to play on this system. I am going to be installing Fortnite though, so there's that. But aside from that, I have no Switch 2 exclusive games. So for now, until I get a proper like Switch 2 exclusive, this is just going to be for back compat. Now, of course, since it is refurbished, I get a 15-day guarantee, as opposed to whatever is, whatever the manufacturer warranty normally is if I had bought it brand new. So that's a risk. That's a risk I was willing to take. They did offer a warranty, extended warranty, but that would have bumped up the costs up to the price of a brand new Switch anyway. So I was like, nah. If I'm gonna buy it refurbished, I'll take the chance. So yeah, this is what the box looks like. You got the Switch 2 on Switch 2, but also the Switch. Obviously, this is a multi-use box for Switch 2. The OLED or just the regular Switch. Yeah, let's actually open this. Well, actually, let's take a look on the sides so we can see here the video game life cycle: purchased, enjoyed, traded, refurbished and tested, sent to stores, and then purchased again. Next, we look at the side. Thank you for purchasing Nintendo Switch. We appreciate your support. Continue to have an amazing experience. Not only have you saved your hard-earned money, but you have also teaming up with reduced plastic and waste in the environment. And okay, at the top. And if we take a look at the back, we can see this is what the system comes with. Well, this is what the Switch 2 comes with. You have the console, the Joy-Cons, the dock, the wrist straps, for both Joy-Cons, USB-C to USB-C. HDMI cable, USB-C to USB-C for the AC adapter, and yeah. Now I did buy a couple extra stuff here, namely a glass screen protector for $7.99. They had a 2-pack, but that was the downside of that 2-pack was that while it was ironically cheaper at $4.99, it also it was also one of those blue light screen protectors, basically meant to protect your eyes, but comes at the cost of image quality. Yeah, I'll be putting this on later. And I also have this, the polycarbonate console grip. It's and thankfully it's not one of those grips where it completely wraps around the system like the Switch Lite. It just wraps around the system and also wraps around the Joy-Con separately, so you can still take off the Joy-Con and still use them perfectly fine. But yeah, that's enough. That's enough of the outside. Let's actually get into the console itself. All right, now that I've actually taken their tamper-proof tape off, I can open it. The box is a little messed up there, but hopefully it's just everything inside is still the same. Not everything was kind of fastened in, sadly, because I did ask to take a look inside, but also it seems like they just didn't want to secure this stuff. So we have this thing, which is meant to, which you're supposed to like slide your Joy-Con into, you know, if you want to play as if it were a traditional controller. You got the grips, which, ooh, yeah, this one like it feels a bit. I don't know if I like this. I kind of wish it actually were like the original ones a little. We have the charging cable. We have the right Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con, another Joy-Con grip. Now we have the power. Okay, how do I? Well, actually, you know what? Look at this. We have the system itself in bubble wrap, which is nice. Of course, we have the dock. You know, everything looks fine. Of course, you remove the back panel here, and you can clearly see we got the AC cord, HDMI, the LAN, and on the other side here we have the two USB ports, which can be, of course, used if you want to plug in the GameCube controller adapter, HDMI, and the AC adapter. Okay. Now, unlike my previous video, I'm actually going to turn on my Switch 2, since this one actually belongs to me. Hopefully without damaging anything. So, let's get it out of the bubble wrap, and turn this thing on. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, okay, I like that it just snaps into place. That's a bit of an improvement compared to Switch 1. Oopsies, gotta be careful. There we go. It's nice. Okay, got a number of options here. The Americas. Actually, hang on a second. Is there like a Canada option? No. Okay. All right. Okay, now that I've connected to the Wi-Fi, I have to download an update. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's right. I can turn the system on its back, like so, and to use the kickstand, which is which is significantly improved compared to like that tiny little kickstand. Yeah, that's really, okay, that's much better. Much better than what we had previously. So, okay, how do I, oh, okay, there's a lever here. Okay, so you gotta push this in and then it releases. Now the battery, okay, well, the battery for these things are dead, so I gotta put it back in like so. Connect to TV later. Gonna skip that. Okay. Alright, system update complete. You can transfer data from your Switch 1. I think, about system transfer. When you transfer system, your data will be copied, so you can easily pick up. To continue the system transfer after starting process on the source system, not all data will be transferred. Data that will be transferred, users, save data, screenshot, system settings, news won't be transferred. Visit the Nintendo support website for more details. Also use two systems and transfer specific data without transferring systems. Okay. I probably, yeah, I might, yeah, you know what, I'll just do the system transfer. Okay, so I got my Switch 1 over here, and as you can see right here, by going to the system settings, there is that option, system transfer to Switch 2. So let's start with the system transfer. If you have a micro SD express memory card, insert it, which unfortunately I do not. You can use the inserted micro SD express card to store data and for downloadable software. Only micro SD express cards which feature the mark shown in this image are supported. Other SD cards won't work. I'm actually curious. Even if I have just a regular micro SD card, would it actually work in the system regardless? Probably have to look into that later. Alright, gotta sign into my Nintendo account. Alright, I've signed in, so move this system and the source system close together to transfer data. Connect an AC adapter to start downloading data. Okay, so I've got to plug in this thing. Thankfully, unlike the Switch 1, they actually put the AC port on the top and not the bottom. Okay, bring the system close. So following on the source system, open system setting, system transfer to Switch 2. Continue the setup process until you see searching for the Switch 2. Okay. You can keep playing compatible Switch software on Switch 2 system. Make sure your Switch 2 system is nearby. Some save data cannot be copied. It will be transferred to the new system and will not remain on this system. Okay. Some save data will be transferred and won't remain on the system. So Fortnite, Splatoon, okay, I got a bunch of games here that. So save data that isn't listed here will be copied onto the new system and will remain here. So, okay, that's fine with me. A lot of these games, yeah. or just demos. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how long this will take. Hopefully not too long. Okay, about 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay, well, this is getting ready. I might as well get the dock ready. So, okay, so as you can see right here, flip the panel, back panel off, plug in the HDMI, like so. Okay, pop the lid. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna need to plug in the LAN after this, but I can wait. Okay, make sure that the cable is coming out correctly. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure it's coming out here. Pop it back. Okay, clicks back into place, and yeah, it's all good for now. I'll be sure to put the AC cord in there as well and LAN. Let's see here. Okay, 51%, and oh, okay, it's a lot faster than I thought. Probably because I recently had an issue with my Switch's micro SD card, and I ended up having to reinstall a lot of stuff on it. And for some games, I didn't even bother reinstalling. I just had to delete the corrupted data. But yeah, I don't have that many games and the update files installed on my original Switch, so that's probably why the transfer process is going pretty quickly. Now, while the download is about to finish, I also brought out my Switch Lite over here. You can clearly see that it's the smallest of the bunch, with the regular Switch in the middle. I don't have the Switch OLED, and honestly, I have no reason to get one now since the Switch 2 exists. Although I will say it is a pity that the Switch 2 doesn't have that OLED display. I'm assuming it was obviously a cost issue. That's why they opted to use something cheaper. Regardless, it's not the end of the world. Regardless, it's not the end of the world. I'm just happy I even have this thing right now. Okay, the system is setting up now. Data has been sent. Please wait until the process is complete on the Switch 2. So I just gotta wait for this to wrap up, and I should be good to go. Alright, system transfer complete. Downloadable software will be re-downloaded later. So the theme color from the source system will be carried over. Okay. Okay, let's go to the home menu. Alright, that's nice. And okay, we can see that the games are all starting to download one by one. And I mean all of them, which I don't really need. But oh well, that's okay. We have groups, of course. Controller update is available. Of course, I'm going to update that now. Okay, let's see. Data management. Okay, we can see that I have 219 gigabytes of free storage. Okay, I got some stuff here. Okay. Okay, so I transferred over I transferred over the Switch 1 version, but I gotta install the Switch 2 version. Okay. So, okay, okay, that's nice. Obviously gonna have to get rid of this. No, I'm not gonna keep the home menu item icon. Okay, so now it's downloading the Switch 2 version. So let's see here. Okay, let's go into the settings and see how big it is. 45 gigabytes. And the only other game I got is Bayonet installed. Okay. Alright. Okay, 45 gigabytes is actually pretty decent, considering the other versions are like 100 gigabytes now, sadly. But yeah, that's the Nintendo Switch 2. Which is great. Now, of course, I'm gonna put on the other stuff in a separate video. So, for now, yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch 2. I have it now in my possession, which is great. I have it set up now. I got to install the games, or reinstall some games, and I should be good to go. But yeah. That pretty much does it for this video, guys. As always, if you like this video and want to see more, leave a like below. Comment as always on your thoughts on the Switch 2, and subscribe. Really helps a lot. But yeah, thanks for watching and take care.